Krigstead here. I hope you're having a great night. So I got an Instapot, and this is my son Jack.
Hi!
And he is my little helper in the kitchen quite a bit. And I got an Instapot like a year ago, but for a long time I was afraid of it. I thought I was gonna explode myself and kill myself in the kitchen. So I Googled it and I kind of watched some videos and got a little bit more comfortable, and now I love it, and I can cook like a chili recipe. So the kids love this chili recipe. So I'm a health coach, sadly enough for my kids sometimes, but they eat a lot of really good food, and this is one of the recipes that they love. My daughter has got a huge, she hates chili normally since it has beans in it. This one does not have beans in it, but it is a super easy recipe. It doesn't have very many ingredients, so I'm gonna post what it is. There's two different versions of it. There's the non-spicy one, which my kids kind of like, the non-spicy one. And then to spice it up, like I'll add like some jalapenos or red pepper flakes to it. But basically what I do, so this is like a fancy Instapot, and you can saute things in it. So I took and browned up this turkey, this ground turkey, and then I drained off the fat. So the ground turkey is like this Jennie-O ground turkey that you can buy. It's got like 93% fat in it, so you need a little bit of fat. And I get like the bigger container, so I double this recipe because I've got 2 boys and kids that eat. So one recipe makes 4, the second one, or doubling it, makes 8, and it just works out a little bit better. So we have got the ground turkey and Jack. So we've got the ground turkey, and then we get diced tomatoes. So this is the canned, what would normally be canned, but it's, you can get like the diced tomatoes in the boxes. So I'm gonna have you dump this in there, Jackie. So that goes in there. And there's a saute button. If you have one of these, you can saute it obviously somewhere else. And you can use this for stovetop recipe, or you can use it for a slow cooker too, but I just like the Instapot because it's faster. And then we have 2 large containers of Hunt's sauce here, tomato sauce, so you dump that in there too. You want to add sriracha sauce to it, I know, don't you? You had so much to say before the camera went live. So we do that. And then the other spices that are in this are chili powder, allspice, cumin, garlic powder, salt, and if you want to make it a little bit sweet, you can put like some Splenda in it. I don't usually add it because it's fine without it. Now there's another spicier version of this that is on the bottom. The spicier version has more chili powder. It's got Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle. It's easy for me to say. And then it has a can of diced tomatoes that are Rotel. So Rotel has a little bit more spice to it, but my kids do not like that. So what you do, I'm gonna have you throw the spices in here too, Jackie. So we just measured them all out, and we're gonna dump them in there. So that's really it. You stir it up a little bit so you can get the spices in there. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer here so you can see what I'm doing. So all we do is we kind of stir this up. It doesn't really matter if you don't stir it up completely because you can do it later. Then what we are going to do, so if you have a regular Instapot, it doesn't have this extra thing on the edge of it, but this is like a fancy Instapot that has got like a browning feature on it. So you turn the Instapot on, and you lock it, and then there's a vent button on the top, and it's either on vent or closed. So or seal, I guess is what it says. So you seal it, and then you push on here. You push pressure, because we're going to do pressure cook. Hold on, I'm going to turn it off and on here real quick. So, and then you set it on high, and we're going to set it on 20 minutes, I believe, before I tell you the wrong thing. Yep, 20 minutes. So you just keep arrowing it up until it says 20 minutes, and then you press start. So that's all you do. It's gonna take a little bit of time for it to heat up and come up to pressure, and then it'll start counting down from 20 minutes. So when that goes off, and this is on the instructions as well. So when it goes off, you're going to let it just sit there for 10 minutes, and then you're going to, so you just, turn it off, let it sit there for 10 minutes, and then you're going to release it, and a whole bunch of steam is going to come out the top. So don't have it underneath your cabinets. Maybe move it out because it's not good for your cabinets to have all that steam going. And then your chili should be ready. If you need to thicken it up a little bit, I never do. It's always fine. You can turn it back on the saute and stir it, but you can serve it with a little bit of cheese if you want. Jack, what else would you put in there? Sometimes you guys put Doritos and stuff in there, right?
Doritos, sour cream, and cheese.
Okay, so he does Doritos, sour cream, and cheese. And when I was doing this program to lose 65 pounds, I did not do the Doritos. But if you are a member of my Facebook group, we do have some other chips that are actually on plan, made by Quest. So those are a little bit healthier than the Doritos. But when you're a little kid, it doesn't matter as much. But thank you. So you'll get to eat this in about 30 minutes. So
Okay.
I know. So he helps me, and he's my little helper in the kitchen, and it's kind of fun to cook. So when you get a little bit older, you'll know how to cook some healthier meals than just macaroni and cheese, right? So I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will post this on my page when we're done. Talk to you soon. You can push